Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today I have a really light summer scarf. Here you can see kind of what it looks like. It's a triangle scarf and it's perfect for the summer because it only weighs 75 grams and it's also out of a very light type of wool. And we're also going to be keeping this simple, so we're going to do a couple of trebles and some other things, but it's going to be really simple even if you're a very beginner. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. Here is the Creative Fluffy wool from Rico Design, and we have 150 grams here. I'm going to use just the half, so about 70 grams. Then we have 420 meters, 40% cotton, 30% polyester, 20% acrylic, and 10% wool. And this is for a 4mm needle or hook, but since we want this as light as possible, we're going to use the 9mm crocheting hook. And yeah, that way we're going to get a great result with not a lot of wool. So let's get started. We're going to do a couple of chains. I'm going to start with 6. Okay, 6, and you can already see how big this is, so that's exactly why we're using such a huge needle. And now we want to go into the 4th chain and we want to do a treble. Another treble right next to it and another one next to those two. And yeah, this is the first section that we have, basically the first round or row, and then we want to do the second one here on top. So again, I'm going to start with 6 chains. Okay, again, 6 chains into the 4th one. We're going to go in and do a treble. Then after that, 2 more right next to that one. Number 3. And now we're going to connect it. And you can already see that it's naturally showing you where you should connect it. And we're going to do a slip stitch there. Then we're going to do 3 chains and 3 trebles around these chains on the bottom. So now I have the second box done, which means our row 2 is done. And we're again doing 6 chains, but make sure you're working nicely and don't worry if your needle or hook kind of jumps out of it. And then again, we're going to do the 3 trebles, so we do the 4th chain, the 5th and 6th, and we do 3 trebles total. Connect with a slip stitch and then continue 3 chains and then 3 trebles around the chains on the bottom. So this yarn is also super light, which makes it perfect for the summer, and as you can see, very easy to use. Okay, now I'm done with the next box, so slip stitch here. 3 chains for the height, and then again here around 3 chains. Okay, row 3 done. Make sure your hook doesn't jump out like mine just did. And yeah, I just want to show you really quick what this looks like. So we have here the 3 rows, and this is what we get from just doing 3 rows. So we always have the number of boxes aligning with the number of the row. And yeah, you can see the structure, it looks really lovely. It's also super light, so it's perfect for a summer evening or maybe a bit chillier day. Okay, so now we're just going to continue this way, and there's nothing new I'm going to show you from this point on. So we're going to start each round or row with 3 or 6 chains and 3 trebles into the 4th, 5th, and 6th chain. Connect with the slip stitch, and then you always want to do 3 chains for the height, 3 trebles, connect with the slip stitch with the next piece, and then just continue that way till you're done with the row. Okay, so here I am after a while, and I'm going to count the number of boxes to tell you which row I'm in. So we have here 8 rows, so this is row, or 8 boxes, so this is row number 8, and you can see how big the result already is. The structure is also really great. It's really light, it looks great. I love this kind of shimmery effect that we have. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue like this until I have the size that I want, and then I'm gonna show you what I have. Okay, so I am at the end of my spool, so I just have a tiny bit left, and now I'm going to shorten and pull the thread out. There we go. Pull a little bit tight to keep it in place, and you can now see that we're done. Also, what I love about this project is that you only have 2 spots to weave in or hide, which is basically the beginning and the end. So you can see the structure here, you can see how light it is, how much room it has here. So this is what it looks like when you would wear it around your neck, and I hope you guys like the way it looks. So feel free to let me know what you think if you've tried it out yourself, of course. So my size that I wanted to do is about 160 centimeters long, or about 1.5 yards, I think, in its longest side. So yeah, this is a perfect size for a scarf. You can of course do a smaller or bigger depending on how much wool you have or what you are looking for. So yeah, feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section. You can also subscribe to the channel, and yeah, see you next time. Bye!